Hello and welcome to LB Presents. And this morning I've got Sarah Skeats on with me, my global partner from Bob Earth. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hi, Linz. Great to be here with you again. I'm very excited about this session today.
Yeah, so am I. So, Sarah, what are we here to announce today?
We have got a really big announcement, and I'm not even sure I can contain myself. We're here to announce that Unite on Purpose is launching in 2 weeks. It's launching on the 25th of November in the UK, and it goes through to the 26th of November in Australia. So it's a 24 hours of live content, and we wanted to jump on and talk a little bit more about that today. So, Linz, do you want to tell us about why we're doing Unite on Purpose and the 24 hours of content?
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. So I am also ridiculously excited. It's a bit like, you know, that Christmas Day is coming up, and that for us will be the 25th and 26th of November, 24 hours live. The reason for putting the Unite on Purpose Summit on was because when we started Bob in 2016, we got together and started Bob because we wanted to shift the world into a new era through the eyes of brands. And it was always our belief that we could build brands that were going to shift industries, that were going to make a positive change in the world. And then obviously a vision for us launching Bob Earth, which we did through the pandemic, which is the first purpose-led platform that connects businesses all around the world to trade with each other. We recognized that we had to do a campaign together. We had to unite everybody together. And in July, on the L&D program, the Learning and Development program, the L-shaped recession driving into growth, we kicked off our Unite on Purpose campaign, and we had over 170 businesses join, didn't we? We had like thousands of people from the employees of the organizations join, and it got trending on Twitter. And from that, we had always visioned that we were going to put this 5-year summit on that was going to enable us to literally build brands to shift industries and unite the industries together. And so the first one of the 5-year summit is the 25th, and it will run from the 25th of November to the 25th of November 2021. And in the 12 months, we are able to look at kickstarting the global economy and uniting on health, uniting on education, uniting on retail, manufacturing, and so forth. And an exciting announcement for this Facebook group and the Bob Earth Facebook community is that we kicked off, as you know, with this Facebook group in the pandemic when we launched the webinar series, which runs every week and has been running for the last 29 weeks. We also launched the Bob Earth Facebook community because you and I had a conversation and we said, what better way than to bring all the community together on one platform. And obviously we didn't have Bob Earth at the time because that launched later. And so everybody that's in this Facebook group has come in from the pandemic. And it's our recognition that all these businesses in some shape or form could come and help us kickstart the global economy. And so what is our announcement for the Facebook group, Sarah?
So we're all really excited to offer to this group to join us as our gift to you, to come in and join us as part of our community, as part of our valued community. We would just love you to be on the earth on the 25th and 26th of November. And that is a gift from Bob just to this community. So you will be getting a golden ticket. So we're going to invite Iona to do a video, and in Bob Earth you'll be getting a golden ticket to actually come to the event. Now we're starting to announce the speakers who we have lined up. Linz, do you want to talk about who's exciting? We've got so many. Who is it that you're going to tune into first?
Well, I'll let you do your side of the pond and I'll do my side. Okay, so we are kicking off with Leela Kabasi, and she is the head, number 2 of the Global Compact of the United Nations, which is the business side of the United Nations. We've been working with her for the last 2 years, and we are affiliated with the United Nations, and she is going to open the summit for us. And if you go on to my LinkedIn, you will see a very small teaser of her opening it, because it had to be a pre-record because she's in America, and for the opening of the summit, it's going to be at 8 o'clock in the morning and she will be well asleep by then. So she's recorded the opening for us, and we are giving a very, very short peek as to the United Nations opening the summit for us. And then we've got 5 global speakers from around the world. We have Claudia Edelman, who's also 22 years at the UN, and she is very well known, standing for the Hispanic nation, and has won many awards. And she's going to come and talk about uniting on purpose. We have Umira from the London Stock Exchange, from the Elite program. She's going to talk about uniting on a new trading economy. We have Dr. Rangan Chatterjee, who many, many people in this Facebook group will know. He is, yes, he is the BBC doctor in the house, and he is going to come and do an In Conversation with me. And he's all about uniting on health. And then we have a very, very well-known man called David Katz, and he is all about plastic. It's a new currency. So you give your plastic, and you make money off giving your plastic in to clean up the world of plastic. And then underneath that, Sarah, we've got some incredible panels and in conversations and masterclasses uniting on. We have heads of governments from Gloria, from the travel industry. We've got could you share some of your people that you've brought on for us?
Yeah, I'd love to. It's so fascinating going through this process, and it's such an honor to be talking with these people. And I find every time we're having a conversation, because it's about purpose, everyone's just saying, yes, I want to be involved. And we have Paul Taylor, who is a neuroscientist who looks at the neuroscience behind purpose. And he actually is going to share with us around why we actually need purpose. So we're all about uniting on purpose. And he's from the Mind Body Brain Institute. So it's going to be absolutely fascinating.
And is he the one that won? Did he win the award?
So we have under Unite on Impact, we have Australian of the Year.
I thought you did. I thought you had an Australian of the Year. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's James Maskey, and he's an eye doctor, and his vision has always been about everybody having sight, and our vision is everyone can be seen and heard.
What a perfect combination.
He's amazing. He started his practice back in Kenya. He's now focusing on diabetes, which is the biggest cause of blindness in Australia, with Aboriginal culture, with Australian culture, with he's working in Myanmar as well. So I could go on for a long time, but he's done a lot, and obviously Australian of the Year will be fascinating to hear. And he's sitting on a panel with Masami, who's the founder of B1G1, and she's based in Singapore. So the combination of those two is just going to be fabulous. It'll be really interesting where that conversation goes. We have Daniel Flynn from Thank You. So anyone who's been on our webinars will know that I speak so highly of Daniel and the work that him and his team are doing. He'll be talking about in the Unite on Brand panel, and talking about the impact that he's been able to have through creating this amazing brand. It's a collaborative brand, and it's totally in the 21st century.
For anyone that hasn't looked up Thank You in this Facebook group, could I strongly suggest that you actually look them up, because they are really groundbreaking, aren't they? I mean, they are radically doing things differently, and I would strongly suggest that people have a look and look them up. Thank You Water before, and Thank You as a brand, before you come into the Unite on Purpose Summit.
Absolutely. They started with water and now they've got 56 products, and it's all about giving back. And the business model itself is innovative, but the way that they market and campaign and take it to market, it's beautiful to watch. As a marketer, it's amazing to see what they've done. And we have Luke Darcy, who is a very well-known Australian sportsman. He was Aussie rules in football and now commentating, but he's actually really driven by kids and about education for kids. And him and his business partner, Matt Wadowitz, are coming on, and they've brought together this amazing panel of incredible educators, incredible leaders of businesses, and incredible sports people to talk about how education, how a collaborative education environment changes the way that you can have impact with education. So it's beautiful, and their story is amazing. So it's all about giving back. It's all about how do we do it differently for our children and for the next leaders of this world.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm a bit like pinch me. All these incredible speakers, and they are coming together under the Unite on Purpose umbrella for 24 hours live. And because it's live, we've got 3 panels, haven't we? So when we do the Unite on Purpose keynote, which is going to be with Claudia, we have 3 panel discussions. And so one will be live in the UK, then one will be live in America, and then one will be live in Australia, so that we can keep the conversation running over the 24 hours.
And Linz, if people, obviously 24 hours is a big ask, and people will be able to dial into certain parts of it, how else can they access that content after the 24 hours?
Oh, so because there's 2 sides, so you will be on the Bob Earth platform. And for anybody that hasn't seen the platform, it's bobearth.com. And on the platform, in the Connect section, you will be able to have on demand. So that means you will be able to access all the material all the time on the platform after you've been through to the summit. And that will be part of your ticket price. So for us, we're gifting the tickets to the people in the Facebook group because you've all been around us during the pandemic. And the payment for the ticket is going towards the L&D Foundation to be able to support education around the world. And we have an affiliate with the United Nations, and we're looking at how do we give the IP to developed and developing countries. So like you just heard Sarah say, everybody can be seen and heard, no matter where you live or the demographic that you live in. So we're saying to people, if you can pay it forward, get people involved, bring them on, you will have 24 hours of content, and you will also get access to that content for the 12 months that you are on the platform, and furthermore, if you stay on the platform for longer.
That's brilliant.
Okay. So what I would say is that for people that want to participate, there's 2 sides. One is, yes, come to the summit and really be able to engage with all the speakers. But more importantly, come and kickstart the global economy with us for the next 12 months. And what we're really looking for, and the ask that we're looking for, is, would you come and unite on with us? Would you come and unite on an industry with us, or on a societal issue with us? And would you participate in that for the next 12 months? Because what the vision was always, and particularly now the pandemic and the recession, and, you know, we could be looking at a depression, as Darren has been talking about. Now more than ever, we need to unite. Now more than ever, we need to come together as industries and move from being silo, just going out on our own, to being integrated and going out together. And when we unite together, you will then learn together to grow. And what that means is that we can help you to remodel your businesses over from 20th century thinking to 21st, and really pivot over so you can lead us into a new era. And if we are able to get our purpose, which is shifting the world into a new era, through the eyes of brands, then the only way that we win is if you do this with us, because we're looking for the 3% leaders to be able to stand with us, aren't we, Sarah, and actually lead us into a new era.
The time is now. It's all happening in 2 weeks. So we would love you to join us. And also, if you know of anyone who can't afford to have access to content like this, please reach out and let us know, because this is part of the foundation as well. So we will see you there. Look out for your golden ticket and let us know if you have any questions.
And if you keep watching in the Facebook group over the next 2 weeks, on Tuesday morning, next Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. UK time and
8 p.m. AEDT,
we will be doing the webinar live from the Facebook group. And so we would love it if you would come and participate. It will be with the Fab Four, and you will be able to ask any questions that you want to whilst we're doing the live. And if you want to get hold of us, then obviously Sarah and I have social channels, all social channels. And also during the next 2 weeks, we will be going live in this Facebook group nearly every day with different people and different content. So keep watching. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.